Hey guys, so in the description below, there should be a link to check your chart, okay? So sometimes other signs in our chart will resonate with us more. That aside, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, okay? So please take what does resonate and leave what doesn't, and then switch rules around if they need to be switched around, all right? So with that said, let's get started. So Holy Spirit, great, oops. Spirit guides, what insight do you have for Virgo for the month of October 2020? Virgo, October 2020. And I'm going to shuffle this one real quick. Okay, feels good. Okay, so it looks like some of you guys don't quite know what direction you want to go or not really sure what to decide, okay? Some of you guys could be wanting to travel, okay, or maybe something, feels out of your reach. Whatever the case may be, it's just, you guys don't have that clarity, that self-clarity, okay? But as I always say, I always feel like deep down inside us all, we really do know what we want and where we want to go. It's just, sometimes we, make excuses for not to do certain things, or you know what I mean? Okay, so let's look at what you're going to be learning this month, or what you need to, um what you need to be learning, what you're not seeing. Okay, so there is something. Wow, you have a lot of fire energy. So far, all fire, with the wands and sticks. So some of you guys could be having a fire. Some of you guys could have fire in your chart, or have somebody around you with strong fire. Like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so let's see. And then you have oh wow, the Page of Swords. It's because this the name stick has numbers even on the court cards, so it's sometimes I get like I'll say the number instead of like what it is. But anyways, so definitely something in your life is overwhelming you, okay? And then with that, you have this immature energy of, whether it's, bad communication, not being honest, talking badly about one another, or somebody talking badly about somebody else, starting rumors, that sort of thing. So it does look like you have somebody, in your life that is bringing you negative energy, okay? And, so just be careful and wary of that. Like, I feel like, some of you guys could be going through, a life lesson with this, because sometimes, the universe will put us through tests to help us grow, and then we'll always be faced with the same test until, we pass it. You know what I mean? So a lot of times we find ourselves in negative patterns. So just be careful of that, okay? So let's take a look at what your finances are going to be this month, okay? So some of you guys have no forward movement, or you're dealing with a lot of roadblocks, okay? A lot of obstacles. And you have the King of Swords here reversed. So again, I just feel like some of you guys just don't have that clarity right now. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys, how else would I explain? Have this cloud over you. Like, you have this dark cloud over you. You know what I mean? Like, things are just very cloudy, and I feel like there could be something going on in your life that's just, it could be distracting you, or you just need that clarity. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's see what's going on with work. Oh my wow. So so with work, so with the horrifying here reverse, so either some of you guys are having a hard time committing to something, or it could be some of you guys are going through a spiritual battle and it's affecting you at work. Okay, and with that is the Six of Swords. I feel like in this case, the Six of Swords could be read either way. So some of you guys could be feeling stuck. Some of you guys, it's like even though you have this big cloud around you, even though things are unclear, or just like really caught up in things, it's just like at least wanting to go towards calmer waters, so to speak. You know what I mean? So careful of that. So a lot of fire and air energy. Um, so now we're gonna take a look at relationships. Okay, move this here. So let's start with friendship. Okay, so in friendship, so some of you guys could some of you guys are experiencing a loss here. Okay, or you're more focused on the spilled milk rather than what you do have, so to speak, because they have these cups over here that are spilled, and then these ones that are standing up. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I just feel like some of you guys, are caught up in something right now. So let's see what's going on with this. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. So some of you guys could have had a falling out with a friend. Could have had a falling out with a friend, okay? Or, maybe this is something that you and your friend are experiencing together. Whatever the case may be, there definitely is that sense of, sadness, okay, really feeling down. All right. Let's take a look at family. So, when it comes to family, this doesn't have to be somebody who's blood related. Okay, this could be somebody you consider to be family as well. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So here we have the Empress. So the Empress to me is represents somebody who's really down to earth, creative, in touch with nature, fertile. Just has a lot of, or it could be representing growth. Okay, and then with that, we have the Nine of, of Sticks, which is the same as the Nine of So, oh my gosh, not swords, but the Nine of Wands. The Wands and Six are the same. So I feel like whatever it is you're dealing with, there's I feel like there. How do I want to word that? For some of you, there is room for growth. But like I said, to some of you guys, this could be a life lesson, something that you need to learn from and grow from. Okay. So I just feel like some of you guys are really being tested right now. You know what I mean? And then even though you're not sure about what to do, you know what I mean? It's just like, so I just feel like, how do I want to say that? It'll come to me. I don't know. I'm always so bad with words. Let's see what's going on with romance. What? I'm just gonna pull the clarity. So okay. So like I was saying, you guys do have the potential for growth. Like you do have the potential to turn things around. So what I was just trying to say, I don't know, it's about for it. So it's like, you have to choose your path. You have to make choices, even if it's a difficult choice, even if it's a choice you don't necessarily want to make. Sometimes we need to, step away from a situation, take a break from it if possible, find a distraction, and then, look at it as a whole picture instead of, kind of like put yourself outside of the box, you know that clarity, do whatever will work for you, just get that clarity, that cleanse your energy, you know what I mean? Because sometimes we get so stuck in our emotions and what our wants and stuff like that, that we don't really see things entirely for what they are, you know what I mean? Or like we don't see um the other doors that are open, so to speak. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, if you allow yourself to get consumed by whatever's going on or caught up in it, you're gonna miss out on something. You know what I mean? So I just feel like just be careful so you don't miss out on other opportunities. You know what I mean? A door don't let a door close that I don't even know how to word that actually. But you know what I'm saying? If it resonates, you'll understand. I don't know, I'm so bad with words and explaining things. Okay, so now we're going to take a look, at things on a deeper level, like your fears, your hopes, your worries, solutions, and all that good stuff. Okay, so let's start out with your fears. So, what fears you're going to have this month, okay? Oh my God. So, I know I started saying that a lot lately. But it's just like I was saying, some of you guys will be having to make a choice that will really affect the path that you will. It's like it's kind of like hitting a fork in a road. It's like, what path should I take? And then whatever path, whatever choice you decide will, impact what happens next in your life. Okay. I don't know how else to explain that. So I think that was a good way to explain it. I don't know. But, you know what I mean? So, it's just like, but I feel like some of you guys could be, over, thinking things, worried about what you're going to do, worrying about what path to go down, just worrying about making the right choices and stuff like that, and worried, maybe, won't have the clarity that you need and stuff like that. Okay, so let's see where your hope is. So you have that Emperor, and then you have the Page of Cups. So hoping to have that control, taking back that control, you know. But then with the Page of Cups, so for me, like the Page of Cups is somebody who is you know emotionally mature, like how do I want to explain that? Like has this young, joyful, loving energy to it. You know what I mean? So take that however that resonates. Okay, so let's see what your weakness is. Some of you guys could also, be hoping for new love, like having control over your life or over certain situations or over your emotions, and having that also, that joyous, that love also. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It absolutely does not have to be romantic. So let's see where your weakness lies. Oh my. So the King of Cups, and it's here with the Five of So, like I was saying, there's obviously something going on that, you guys aren't handling very well emotionally, okay? And it looks like it's something that it's unstable and, something that, you really need to like I said, get control over, so whether that means walking away from somebody, leaving something behind, making a very tough decision to, better things, to have a better life, to, ease things up a bit. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's see what your strength is. So there is something, that you're holding on to, for some of you that could be, hope or something else, hoping for a new beginning, you know, like I feel like some of you guys do have that hope. For others of you, it could be something totally different, but there is something that you're holding on to that's in a positive way, okay? And then with the One of Chalice or Ace of Cups, that's like reconciliation or something new coming along, You know what I mean? And I feel like, some of you guys will have a new beginning, if you choose to have a new beginning. Like that's what I was saying, like the night of the night, oh my mouth. The page of cups. So like some of you guys could have, some, new love coming into your life. And it does, like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic, but somebody new, something new that will just really, um just something that would be really good for you. You know what I mean? So, you just have to, make some choices. Okay, so then we're going to take a look at your past connected to this reading, and then we'll take a look at where you're headed. Okay. So we have the Justice card here, and then you have the one of coins reversed. You have a lot of aces here. I noticed ones are aces. Wow. So, I just feel like, I just, how do I even want to put that into words? So, like the justice card, this could be, like, getting karmic justice, or this could be legal justice. It could be any kind of justice. And then with the one of coins here in reverse, this could be, missing out on something, turning something down, that sort of energy. So I got how that resonates. Okay, so let's see where you are headed. Okay. Oh my gosh. So I don't even know how to explain. So I just feel like, whatever, I just feel like, this hard and difficult decision, like I said, sometimes we can want something and it's just not good for us. We have trouble letting go. So, that's what I'm seeing. Some of you guys are facing something, very difficult. It's like having that hard time of walking away from something or somebody, because it goes against, what you want. Because sometimes, we are faced with that negativity, that toxicity. And even though we know it's bad for us, it's like I say all the time, our emotions really get in the way. Our heart really does get in the way. So, I just feel like this is one of those situations that you have to use your mind over your heart and be smart and logical about things. Okay. So let's see what your overall challenged energy is, feeling hopeless and so, feeling hopeless or helpless, struggling to turn things around, So I feel like some of you guys could be trying to make something work, um, that's unsalvageable, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because, when things go wrong, our instinct can be, I really want to fix this. But if you're dealing with somebody else, you know what I mean, it takes more than one person to fix things. If one person's just trying to fix things and move things forward, but the other person's not, it's kind of like in math. You have a negative and a positive. It's always going to be a negative outcome. You know what I mean? So things to really improve or heal, both people would have to work together, both compromising, both working, but if you're dealing with somebody who's not on the same wavelength as you, it's just not going to work out. So I don't know if I explained that well enough. You know what I mean? So let's see what your solution is, or something that you're needing to do. So I feel like, okay, so yeah, so some of you guys just really, need to make some tough decisions. Like I said, focus more on yourself. Do yourself, whether it's shadow work, self healing, do what is best for you and not worry so much about how what other people think or how other people feel. Like I said, if there's a situation that is just not working out, or if something's just on the negative, going negatively with somebody else, it's best just to say, hey, not doing this anymore type of energy, you know what I mean? So, really having to choose yourself, because if you don't, then you're just gonna, have this conflict. So, you really just have to choose your path. Do you want to, stay in this and miss out on better things, or would you rather just, make that tough call and then do your own self healing and be better for it? You know what I mean? So, anyways, that is your guys' reading today. I know I'm always bad with words, so hopefully I explained it good enough. So, anyways, so if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And I am doing personal readings, and all the ways to contact me is down below. Okay, so bye, guys. Take care, and I will see you later.